Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you a simple automation workflow that you can use to track your customers' last orders or last order date. And through this automation, you can then send targeted emails to these customers who haven't purchased in a while. And you can send email or SMS so that you can kind of win them back and buy again from your online store. This has been working pretty well to one of my clients. They integrated Shopify with Go High Level and to use this same automation to track and send targeted emails to these people who haven't purchased in a while, like after 30 days they haven't purchased, or 60 days or 90 days. So this is a very simplified version. What they have is more robust, but this is the main backbone when it gets started. So after a while we added a few more branches, but this is pretty much where we started with that automation. So let's get started and show you how it works. Okay, so as you can see here, we have three automations, and I always wanted to use some prefix so that I can identify what automation was that and kind of remind me what is that for. But we have here order history part 1, part 2, and the actual WinBack campaign. So the actual WinBack campaign is the series of email that will be triggered after 90 days, or depending on what is the length of days from their last purchase. Do you think it would be good to send or add them to the WinBack campaign? So let's just start with the WinBack campaign. So this is the WinBack campaign automation. So as you can see, this is just a pretty simple or linear automation. This shouldn't be here. Let me just remove this real quick. Okay. So as you can see, there's no trigger here because the customers will be able to enter this automation through the other automations. But you can see here that there are 5 emails here. These are WinBack campaign emails, meaning these are the emails that will be sent out to win the customer back and try to have them purchase again from your online store. So as a overview, I'm going to create another separate video here on what to add to a WinBack campaign emails. But in an overview, as you can see, email number 1 is kind of an email that reminds why they're on the list. And the second email is incentive to order again, usually a coupon code or an incentive like an added service. And the third email, sorry, as you can see here, there's also an SMS offer here because sometimes they might not be receiving your emails. They might be going to just spam. So if you have their phone numbers, you can also send an SMS as a backup and see how it will convert compared to the emails. So you can add a few more SMS with the other emails. But in the email number 3, you can send and ask for a feedback or opinion email. Email number 4 is last chance. So last chance usually is telling them that your customer or that particular customer will be unsubscribed to your mailing list. So you're just reminding them or just letting them know that you're going to remove them from their list if they didn't take any action from this email. And last 5 is the unsubscribe email. So this is the final email that you send out to that particular customer and saying that you are officially unsubscribed to our mailing list. If you wanted to subscribe back, then you can click on this button. So that is usually the calls to action for this last email. And as you can see here, the last action is enable or disable do not disturb. So this will unsubscribe that particular customer to all your conversation channels like email and SMS. But you can already customize this. Of course, you can further customize this, and as I mentioned, I'm going to discuss what's a WinBack campaign and what's the best emails content that you need to send. So that's pretty much the WinBack campaign email. So let's go to the order history part 1, and this is it. So as you can see again, there is no trigger, and because the customer will be able to enter this automation only from the other automations. So we're going from end to the beginning here. So when they enter this automation, they will be tagged e-commerce just order. So as I mentioned earlier, I always love creating prefix with my tags because eventually if you have a lot of tags, it became chaos. So having some prefix to identify a particular tag, it will help you in the long run. So I also going to create a separate video on what is the most effective and efficient way on how to tag your contacts or whatever email platform or marketing platform you're using. But going back here, so the first thing that's going to happen is that customer will be tagged just ordered, and it will wait 30 days. And if they reach this point, they will be tagged again e-commerce ordered 30 days ago, and it will remove the just ordered tag. So it will wait another 30 days, so it's 60 days in total now that they haven't purchased anything. They will then be tagged ordered 60 days ago, and then it will remove the 30 days tag. So, and it will wait another 30 days. This time it's now 90 days that they haven't purchased anything. So it will then be tagged ordered 90 days ago, and then if there's no action, they really haven't purchased anything here, then they will be entered the WinBack campaign automation, which we have discussed earlier. And I actually forgot adding a tag here, or removing a tag. Okay, remove contact tag. So I'm going to remove the 60 days here, save action. So let me just rename it accordingly because I want it to be organized. Remove ordered 60 days ago. So by this time that they've reached 90 days without ordering anything, then this is the known tag that they will be getting. So after that, they will be entering the WinBack campaign and send those email campaigns that or series that I've discussed earlier. So that's it for the first automation. And the second and last automation, this is where the trigger happens and the passport for those people to enter the first and the third automation. So as you can see here, the trigger is only ordered place. So if a particular customer buy anything from your store, then they will be removed from the workflow part 1. So if there's already there, then they will be removed, and they will then be added back to the workflow that we have just discussed. That's the simple automation here. So it's just remove them and then add them back so that they will be tagged again and remove those tags that are there. So I saved this portion to let you know that we need to also remove the tags that they already have. So for example, they have been here in this section and they have been tagged 30 days ago. So if they ordered, they will be going back here. So that means they will still have this tag. So I saved this part because we're going to need to add all those tags that we added along the way so that they start clean without these particular tags. So I'm just going to remove those tags. So remove contact tag. Okay, e-commerce ordered 30 days ago. Okay, this one. You know what? Let me just okay, for the sake of visibility, I'm just going to add them one by one, but you can remove that tag altogether to save some space in your workflow map. But I wanted to, show it in a very visual way, I would say. Sorry. 60 days ago, save. But of course, you can always just simply have one here and remove those tags like this. So that works as well. I didn't have a prefix here, but I will add it eventually. And that's pretty much it. So it cycles So every time a particular um, customer ordered again, then everything will be reset and they count down again to this wait time. So actually you can send or insert an email here already, depending on your need or depending what an inactive customer is defined, or um, you know is defined by you, or what does it means to you being an inactive customer. So you can change the wait time here and everything, as well as the email. And that's pretty much it. So just to recap, we have three automation here: part 1, part 2, and the actual WinBack series. So the WinBack series have 5 emails and an SMS, so you can always configure it whatever you like and what best works for your customer, because you know it them best. And the order history part 1 is the tagging automation workflow that tags them with just ordered tag, 30 days ago ordered tag, 60 days, and then the 90 days ago ordered tag. And the part 2 is the actual trigger, wherein their gateway in entering these automations. Actually, I forgot to remove here as well from workflow this one, because we don't want them to stay here in this automation after they have ordered. So you just want to make sure that they gets removed to that third automation as well. And that's pretty much it. That's the order tagging tag or workflow automation. This is very cool, I would say, because it's automatic. You just set it up once, and it will trigger and do the work for you automatically. So you probably just need to create a generic email and generic um, offers here that works anytime going forward. And you might just need to tweaks and edit some content here, but pretty much all of this, once you set it up, it works for you pretty well. So I have a customer here that converts at least 30 to 40% of their customers who haven't purchased from 3 months, and they have converted those customers to purchase again. So it's pretty automatic. It's really cool, and I hope this works for you. So if you need someone to set this up for you, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do this for you. So I hope you learned something here, and I hope this gives you something um, of value, and I appreciate you reaching this part of the video. And you all have a great day. Thank you, and bye bye.